Jesus.
That ain't even that big. It's just wide.
Bro, that ain't big.
I'm kidding.
That's a big dick.
All right, we're recording. Can we not start with this?
That's a big old fat dick.
Can we not start with this,
Hold on, I'm
please?
finding my notes, man.
All right, welcome back to R2K, the number 2 podcast in the world, because we all know who number 1 is. My name is Rudy. In the middle, we got Robert. And on the end, we got Kyle. Turn that off. Just because Kyle moved the roadcast that way doesn't give you
don't
privileges.
do that. For one, the stock audio on this thing is ass.
Yeah, don't do
What do you
that.
mean?
Don't do that.
Okay,
But what's up, guys?
We usually have a song. So,
Okay, well, we don't today.
But-
You weren't ready. You were scrolling through your messages.
What is going on, guys? We haven't filmed an episode in a while. We are excited to be back. I just wanted to, before we do begin the podcast, I wanted to give a special shout out to all of our fans. A lot of you guys have came up to us off of the camera and that are personally our friends, and you guys have asked us where's the next podcast. People that I haven't talked to in a while, you guys have came up to us and be like, hey, when's the next one? I really want to watch it. That motivated me to want to do a podcast again. So for you guys, thank you.
Yeah, because I was in Walmart the other night randomly. Cedric, our old buddy Cedric from Academy Sports and Outdoors. He walked up to me.
you guys worked with
That's
him?
the first. Yeah, he was a manager there.
Good
That's
man.
the first thing he said to me. He's like, "Hey, I watched your podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good." I was like, hey,
Really?
Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, we're just fucking around, you know.
That's awesome.
We just like to talk to each other, so we figured we'd record it.
That's cool.
Here we are.
How you guys been? How was your week?
Been good.
We've been great. Yeah, we had a great weekend. We all actually hung out. We watched UFC 268, and we watched the Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant fight as well.
We did. Yeah,
What else did we do?
We have a couple topics we want to talk about, don't we? I wanted to talk about UFC.
It's funny you bring that up.
Hold on. I want to talk about
Okay,
UFC.
Just cut me the fuck off.
No, you cut me
You were
off.
trying to cut him off. So you were trying to cut him off,
And then he cut
you
me
off
off.
while
Yeah.
you were cutting him
Uno
off.
reverse.
Yep. Sorry,
All right.
Bobby.
Now go ahead.
But yeah, UFC, which was in New York. My first time ever being in New York because I just had a trip to New York.
Oh yeah, you
We
did
could talk about that. I'd like to talk about the Travis Scott incident.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with it a little bit? Or
Yeah.
Kind of. You'll have to enlighten me.
He
And then-
catching bodies.
Yeah.
He's a body catcher.
And then I also want to talk about, maybe we've got some YouTube videos coming up. We want to talk to you guys about that.
I shouldn't laugh, but that was more of a
Yeah,
joke
dude.
about this song that just came out. That's up.
Yeah, way to show compassion.
Yeah, rest in peace to all those people. That's just
Dude.
sad. So,
Dude,
but
come on, bro.
and then we also, I don't know if we're gonna smoke these.
Comedy always stems from a place of darkness.
I was just
Absolutely. But we have these cigars. I don't know if you guys, anyone watching, are big cigar fans. This is probably the best cigar I've ever had, and it is thanks to
Mr. KP.
Mr. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit your laptop. Sorry, Bubby. Mr. Kyle over here. He brought up me and Rudy. He showed us these cigars, best cigars I've ever had. We may smoke them on the pod one day, maybe not today.
Yeah, how would you guys feel if we did that on an episode? If we smoked cigars on an episode? Kyle's really always wanted to, which I'm always been down for.
I don't want to because I want to do it on camera. I want to because
It's unique. I think a little bit. It's unique.
It puts you into a state of mind to talk, to converse.
I agree with that. But yeah, what would you guys think about that? Comment below. But yeah, let's get into our weekend.
Dude,
Well,
before
first-
before
no,
we say
dude, you
anything,
cut me
dude,
off the
this
first time.
hold on, this Dyson fan over here. You guys can't see it. There's a Dyson fan over here that
Couldn't just
Kyle
say
bought.
fan. Couldn't just say the fan.
Oh, well, Dyson fan over here, dude, amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Kyle's got money.
My! How many times are we gonna dap up today?
That was like 3 already.
So you were bringing up
Robert clear his throat.
Yeah. We were
Did I
bringing
clear
up
my throat? All right, go ahead, Kyle. Sorry for cutting you off.
no.
Bubby.
So
This was
hey,
Kyle. Just to let Robert know some context, this is the conversation that me and Kyle had when we were here on time. Go ahead, Kyle.
oh, facts. So
Fucking 2 minutes. Whoa.
All right, go ahead, Kyle.
are you okay, Robert?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So
Sorry,
I
hey man, I was talking to the wife, man. Hey,
to the wife.
to the wife, man.
We'll get into that.
Okay. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
I've lost my train of thought now.
You were gonna
So I was watching the I think it's the most recent upload from
Impulsive,
yeah,
the number
Impulsive,
one podcast in the world.
Yeah.
because we're number 2.
episode number 299. He had Theo Vaughn on, which
Theo
I've
Von.
really grown to like. And he just made a statement that kind of stuck out in my head as I was thinking about this podcast, and he was just like, Man, for like the last 100 episodes, I woke up in the morning and had not a freaking clue of what I was going to talk about.
Theo Vaughn?
Yeah, on his show.
Dude,
and of course, his show is like him and Joe Rogan are probably, in my opinion, like the two faces of like podcasting. They've been in the space for quite some time, and it's just great.
Is he known for podcasting, or is he? I know he's a comedian.
Comedy.
He's known more for that.
More comedy.
And then he started a podcast.
Yeah, it's called This Past Weekend. It's really good. I like it.
Does he literally talk about his past weekend every time?
I just think that's a name.
Oh, okay.
It's a guest-based podcast.
I haven't seen an episode of his podcast.
Well,
so
either way, he said
great,
that.
man.
He said that, and it corresponded with the way that I feel about how we prep sometimes. Because normally we do, but today I don't think we did nearly as much.
Yeah. Well, you sent us a Snapchat actually. What did he say that was so funny?
Oh, I mean, there was a handful of them.
You know which one I'm talking about. The funny part, like 9 minutes in. You can
Remind me, because I really don't
I
remember.
probably can't recite it, but I think I know what Robert's talking about.
Which part?
Let me go to it real quick. Sorry.
We could probably put this up.
Please,
something like
please
what
do
George
for
said.
context.
He said something that George Janko. He said something like, "If you," well, I don't even know what
Just
he
say
said.
it, and I'll remember.
I don't know what he said. Theo said like that sounds like a Democrat to me. That part.
Oh, he was. Oh shit, he was talking about. He's talking about when George lived in Arizona, and he's just like, if the Native American benefits, it's like you got free college and free health care. Theo just turns and he goes, "That just sounds like being a Democrat." I mean, it was funny. And, the camera pans to Mike and Logan, and they're just laughing because they're a bunch of libs.
Jesus. I don't think that's the reason. No, it's not. It was just a funny joke.
Yeah,
it's just a joke.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was
harmless
a joke.
joke.
Yeah, it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, just a harmless
That's
joke.
where we need to get back to, is just jokes are jokes.
Absolutely.
So
yeah. But what were we that's what you're talking about, the podcast. Was it good? Did you watch the whole episode?
Yeah, I watched the whole episode, every minute of it. I rewinded so many parts of that podcast to just rewatch.
Ooh, I have a question. Did they talk about, because we want to talk about it on this episode of R2K, the number 2 podcast in the world. Ooh. Did they talk about Travis Scott?
No.
Well, that episode was recorded before.
Yeah, that was 5 days ago. It was uploaded, so it was probably done like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So
You're right. Did you, to go out of left field, did you watch any soccer games this weekend?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. My love for soccer has quickly faded away.
Well, there was a love there. Start. Yeah, did it ever start?
Yeah, I loved changing the channel.
Oh my God. It's hilarious. Anyways, boys.
We'll just get, it just happened this past weekend. It's the most recent thing.
It actually had 2 days ago.
2 days ago, UFC 268 and Canelo versus Plant. Where do you guys want to start? Which fight do you guys want to start with?
I just want to say that, of course, UFC brought us really together more than anything. And this fight this past weekend was the best results. Like the card was obviously good, but I don't think it was the best card that I've ever seen. But as far as results go, hands down.
What was the best card you've ever seen? The one with Masvidal Usman?
Think so. That or some of the Conor card. I remember one. I remember one like 2 or 3 years ago when you guys had the third floor. And man, that night was. I just remember being. Lit.
Oh, I know. He's Donald.
I just remember being
Connor
lit.
Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was when you weren't really into UFC and you knew who Connor was,
and we were
telling, but you didn't really know Connor. And I remember everybody, like during the fights, like all the like co-main and everything, you were like, "These fights are awful." One of your first events, and I remember specifically. I specifically remember one of our friends, Mason. He was sitting in like the back talking to everybody, and as soon as Connor came on, he moved to the front to watch. And you're like, "Why are you moving up?" And I was like, "Kyle," I was like, "Because Connor will like something will happen when he fights."
Shout out Mason.
It's never a boring fight.
Hey,
he'll either lose, he'll get knocked out, he's gonna knock someone out. Something's gonna happen.
It's less about the fighting and more about the being the showman.
Yeah, and he's a showman.
And I love the fact of how he's a businessman. I mean, the highest paid athlete of 2020 because he's just an absolute boss.
Absolutely.
I think he'll be up there. I think I don't know if it was like Golfer's Digest or Hype Beast or whatever. They just released an article or something like that of the top like 10 highest paid athletes of all time. Of course, Michael Jordan's number 1, Tiger Woods number 2. I think Connor will be on that list because Floyd Mayweather was. He was.
You mean on the Forbes?
Might have been Forbes.
Yeah, on the Forbes list. Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2020, Conor McGregor first.
Yeah.
And then the GOAT, of soccer?
Well, that
Messi.
that was
Do you
for
know who that
2020,
is?
but I'm talking about of all time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you know who Messi is?
Yeah, is his first name Lionel.
Yes. Lionel. And then third was, do you know who Ronaldo is?
Yeah, was it Cristiano?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cristiano. And then Dak Prescott, NFL. Then LeBron. Do you know who, for another soccer player, Neymar? Mm-hmm. You know who Neymar is?
Isn't that his only name? Is that
No, that's just.
Oh,
that's what
every time I ever hear anyone refer to Neymar, it's just Neymar, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. It's. I mean, you never hear anyone say Lionel. You just hear Messi.
I don't.
You hear Lionel sometimes? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Roger Federer and Lewis Hamilton. Mm-hmm. Do you know who Lewis Hamilton is? Formula One.
Oh, he was on the list of the top 10 of all time too.
Do you know who Roger Federer is?
Yeah, tennis. Yeah.
But going back to UFC,
Yeah.
Did you see Frankie Edgar? We'll start like from the bottom and like work our way to the main.
He was the
event
third
if you guys
fight.
want. Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, that's not the bottom.
yeah, you're right. Okay,
The third from
Technically,
last.
it would have been the
Technically,
bottom.
yeah.
But they switched.
Did you see
Just
his
start with
face?
this. Just start
Did
with
you see
this.
the picture of his face?
No,
The kick.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, oh my god, that's brutal.
That's Frankie?
Please,
Frankie Edgar's
please
face.
cut that in for.
Oh, well, I'll put it. I'll put it up so you guys can see what
Dude,
picture we're
that
looking
is
at.
Insane.
Did
That
he-
was he got knocked out.
You know
from
what's
that.
funny? He literally said the ref had a bad stoppage. It looks like that.
Bro, look at your face.
I remember I watched the post-fight
so bad.
interview. Yeah, I watched the post-fight interview, and Dana said, he's like, I love Frankie, but that was a great stoppage by the ref. He's wrong.
Yeah. Dude,
that's crazy.
That's
Picture
brutal,
I'm gonna
man.
put up.
That's brutal. And it's not even like cringe brutal. It's just like, dude, you got kicked in the chin.
Yeah.
Like hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about
They
Rose?
sent that man to Astroworld.
Yeah.
What, dude?
Dude, I'm not even going to lie.
Dude, what? Dude, you sent him to space.
Oh, okay. If that's what you meant, then I'll dab you up. But I know you did.
Yeah, like to the moon, bro. Like, what do you mean? Travis Scott's not the first one to ever say Astroworld before.
Okay.
I did. I mean, I could see where the correlation.
Wait, you honestly you knew what you were saying.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
I didn't mean it that way. I didn't. Dude,
Rudy,
I didn't mean it that way.
he told me before on the pod when you were in here by yourself. He told me he was gonna make a joke like that. So this was all pre-planned and set.
No, it fucking wasn't. What are you talking
I'm just trying to save you if this goes on the internet and we get canceled.
Cancel me. I'll go on with my day to day just like normal.
All right. Well, what fights do you guys want to talk about?
Do you mind if I have some water right
Do
there?
you guys think Usman won or Colby won? What do you think about that fight? Kyle?
I don't want to get into the title yet because
okay.
that's extremely
Well,
controversial.
okay. Well, where do you want to start at?
I like the Gaethje guy that I've never
Oh yeah,
ever seen
Gaethje,
fight
Michael
ever in
Chandler,
my
the
life.
fight
How have you
of
never-
the year.
Yeah, that's hands down fight of the year.
It
No
was so
question.
good. It
If you
was
have
so
not
good.
seen Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler, you need to go watch it right now. Like, stop this episode and go watch it.
was
It's
good.
worth it. That fight is better than this episode, hands down. You need to go watch
Think so?
it. But yeah, that was insane. Oh, absolutely.
that fight
Yes.
was
You
amazing.
think that
Fight
fight
of
is,
the year.
You think that fight is going to be better than this episode of R2K?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't. I think this is great.
I'm just. I mean, yeah, but that fight was amazing, dude.
Well, this is going to be amazing.
Wow.
You
Dude,
guys
I'm
don't
on
believe
this
like me.
podcast, and I would rather watch that fight.
Shut up, Rudy. Shut up.
It was good, though.
It was good. I would rather watch it on YouTube replay than do this right now. When we saw it live,
Yeah, true.
or at least we think we did.
Dude, yeah. Fight of the year. Dude, that uppercut.
That uppercut. We can put
We'll
that
put
up
that
too.
up as well.
Okay,
Insane fight.
we're not gonna
Honestly,
get copyright
hey,
strike.
no, because it's gonna be what? It's gotta be less than like 10 seconds, something like
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine. But
It's okay.
I think Chandler, he's had 3 fights in the UFC. He's lost 2.
yeah, he's one.
He's gained more fans.
He's 1 and 2, and then
He's
he
1
just
and 2 in the
posted
UFC.
He posted something about Connor today.
And Connor
And
talked.
Connor
He said something
responded.
back, dude. Them
He's
two
like, I would
fighting.
love to fight you or
Who
something.
do you think's gonna win that? Connor or Chandler?
Chandler.
Bro.
You know why? Because Connor wouldn't put him out in the first round. And after that, done.
I don't think
And
so.
you know,
Dude,
everyone, hold
literally,
on,
I don't care.
Hold on, everyone
every
watching
time I have
this.
a thought, dude. Every
Ho-
single
well,
time I
keep
have
it,
a thought,
keep
you're
it.
always talking.
Well, keep it. You're interrupting me. Keep it. You know how much of a Connor fan I am, and the people watching. You guys know, me and Rudy, massive Connor fan.
Don't put me in this. I think Connor would win. I'm never downing
Okay,
Connor.
well, you're a massive Connor fan, aren't you?
I'm not downing
Oh,
Connor.
okay, I'm a massive Connor fan.
Just say it
I
already.
think Chandler will
I already
win.
forgot what I was going to say. This is what pisses me off.
Okay, go.
I said I forgot. I forgot.
Okay, well, I think
not pissed
Chandler.
off, I'm just
I think
kidding.
Chandler would win. Honestly, Sad to say, I think he would.
I mean, being realistic, I don't disagree. Yeah, I think he has a really good chance. But
I'm not even joking. I can't even listen to what you guys are saying right now. I'm trying so hard to remember what I was going to say. I have no idea.
It'll come back to you.
You should write down notes, bub.
I hate that shit.
Write down some notes,
It's
bub.
just a thought.
I'm getting dementia.
Hey, you know what my girlfriend always says?
What?
If it's important, it'll come back to you.
She said that to you?
Yeah.
Nice, buddy.
I know. Thanks, Bobby. But yeah.
Dude, Rudy's like, God, these fucking two dudes.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Especially with what went down previously before the cameras were recording.
Well, if we put that in the clip before the episode.
No,
well, we can cut like that, little part out.
No, you can't.
Okay. Well, anyways, great fight. What was after that? Oh, the Shane Burgos fight. Great
Shane
fight.
Burgos, that was a good fight too.
Great
Shane
fight.
Burgos is a beast.
Dude, this whole card, all of them, I think except the first fight or one of the first fights and the Chandler Gaethje fight, all of them ended knockout submission.
Zhang Wei Li and Colby Usman both went to decision.
Did they really? Mm-hmm. I thought Rose.
Yeah, Rose decision.
Oh shit!
Wasn't it unanimous too?
I thought Rose. Yeah, you're right. It did go to
and it
decision.
split for Usman.
No, it was unanimous for Usman.
Wow,
Oh,
you
it's
are
the
right.
opposite. It was the opposite.
Okay, well, on the main card, the three big fights all went to decision, but they were all
is
still
true.
great.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the other two that, I mean, people didn't care about them.
We didn't really watch the Rose Zhang fight as
Canelo.
much
Because
the Canelo versus Plant fight was on, and us three, we were a little bit more glued to that fight.
The Nashville boys, they both boxing and MMA.
I know, yeah.
were out.
Michael Chandler and Caleb Plant represent Nashville or represent Tennessee very, very well. They unfortunately both lost, but man, I think they won fans.
Yeah, let's give them a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give him a hand. If you guys are ever going to watch it. Actually, Michael Chandler, one time randomly, about a year ago, before he was in the UFC, he viewed my Instagram story. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and also,
For what? What'd you put?
It was a long time ago. I can't remember. But I literally was scrolling through my, like, to see who saw it, and I saw that he was on there. I was like, why is he looking at my... It probably wasn't even him, but...
and also, you
What it
know,
would have been. He doesn't have social media managers and shit.
Could. All right, go ahead, Robert.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, I don't know.
yeah, who knows? Anyways, you know our buddy Logan Nash. Shout out Logan if you're watching this. Logan's trained with Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
What's that one guy's name? Stokey?
Oh,
Stowe?
David's friend, Stowe.
David's friend Stowe. Shout out
Stowe?
Stowe.
Yeah, shout out Stowe if you're watching this. I
That
love
man
you.
would marry Michael Chandler.
Probably.
Would probably.
We love you, Stowe.
Yep.
And David, you're all right, David. Just can't love you, Bubby.
But yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, Michael Chandler, or excuse me,
We're talking about
Canelo Plant. What a beautiful fight, Canelo, man. Kyle, for those of you that don't know, I love Canelo, but Kyle's two favorite fighters in all of fighting, boxing, UFC, anything, is Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Garcia.
And they train in the same gym.
Yep. So Kyle was so into that fight, and he got the finish. Canelo's a beast,
I like
man. The best.
My favorite clip from that fight was when it looks at it pans in on Caleb's face when he's sitting down after the first round. He's like, when you know you lost. Because he threw like 6, 7, 8 punches in a row on Canelo.
Oh,
He
and just
dodged
dodged.
all of them.
Oh,
like it
that
was
video I
nothing.
sent? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was awesome.
That was filthy.
Man,
Just
do you think he's the
absolute
best ever?
Canelo? Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than
Yeah, because
Floyd,
he would whip Floyd right now if he had the experience that Floyd had when he fought him.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Like in their prime. Like, dude, he's 31 and he's still in his prime, dude.
Man, I would love to see them two at the same age fight each other.
Canelo is 21 years old. Bro, Floyd could even put away Logan Paul.
That's a kid.
Yeah, it's different now, though. He's older.
Yeah.
Floyd put away Conor McGregor.
Floyd,
He was younger.
on some
the
bullshit.
Floyd that fought Logan isn't the Floyd that got the name.
The Floyd that fought Logan isn't even the Floyd that fought Conor. But
Yeah, because that shit was rigged. Dude, there's no way, dude. There's no way Floyd didn't whip Logan.
he did beat him. He
He
beat
didn't
him
because there was no decision.
But people know that he definitely won.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Maybe I disagree.
Yeah.
I just disagree with
But
that.
yeah, that Canelo finish was awesome. He's so good. I loved when Caleb got dropped the first time, and he did get back up to his feet. Which shout out to doing that because that's incredibly hard to do. But I love the way Canelo cut him off on the ring, like the way he ran to him and cut him off. So because Caleb was like going to the right, and Canelo just got in front of him real quick. Just
Yeah,
the way he
that's
like
some
did
boss
it.
shit.
I was
That's
just
what
like,
that
oh,
is.
it's so clean.
Yeah, dude,
But,
Canelo's a G, man.
He's fresh.
He's a soul
learned how to speak.
snatcher.
We'll get into the soul snatching later.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's one of the greatest songs of all time, dude. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Kyle's referring to a song called Knife Talk, for those that don't know.
Dude, I've been listening to that on a repeat, dude.
But yeah,
the main event.
And then the main event, Usman versus Colby. The fight, Canelo versus Plant ended literally right at the perfect time.
Yes,
as soon as it ended, Colby's walkout song came on, so it was like perfect timing. But
I'm
yeah,
not a fan of the Kurt Angle theme song or whatever.
I love it.
I wanted him to walk out to Knife Talk.
Kyle has been on this song Knife Talk for the past like 2 weeks.
I'm just trolling. Man.
But what'd you think of that fight, Usman Colby? I thought
3-2 Colby.
Yeah, I thought, man,
This is the song Kyle's referring to.
Now
I missed the body catcher.
That's all you're getting.
now we would get copyrighted.
Oh, really?
Maybe
What? How?
for that.
Oops.
Because you can't put
It's
stuff
like
like
4
that in.
seconds.
I mean, it just depends if YouTube's
Algorithm.
like copyright
That?
algorithm. Yeah, we'll catch it if it catches it.
Ooh.
It may not catch that. It was only like a couple seconds.
I'm reading some stuff with the Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's not. Wait, we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
But yeah, Colby Usman. You guys think Usman won? Colby won?
Yeah, Usman. Usman.
I feel like when I'm watching a fight,
not the way they decided.
I need to watch a fight like that again. Yes, not the way they decided. Usman definitely didn't win 4 rounds.
Yeah, I agree with that.
3-2, I would.
Won.
3-2, sure. I could see how you would like give one, like maybe the 5th round, or I could see how you would give it to either one. But 4 rounds, no, definitely not. No way.
There was 3 definitive rounds that it was just like,
Right.
how did Colby not win that round?
Yeah,
In my
they
opinion,
didn't count that takedown as a takedown. Did you see that,
that's part of the conspiracy.
bro?
dude.
There was a
to keep the belt into Usman.
There was a media journalist that pissed me off. So after a UFC event, I don't know if you do, I will also watch like the post-fight interviews.
No, I don't.
And there was a, I know there was a journalist that literally said, Kamaru, your opponent Colby, he shot 12 takedowns on you, and he didn't successfully complete 12 of them. How does that make you feel? And I can't remember what Usman said, but Colby, he heard that a journalist asked that when it was his turn, and he started talking to the guy, like talking shit to the journalist. He's like, I did take him down, but
About
I thought it was a
that,
takedown.
when Daniel Cormier says it's a takedown, it's a freaking takedown.
You sounded so country right there. When Daniel Cormier says it's a takedown, it's a freaking takedown.
Did I?
Yes.
What does that matter?
Doesn't matter at all.
man.
Rudy's always prejudiced, dude.
Oh, he's always got.
Don't put this on me.
always
You
gotta
talking
put
about
somebody
soul
down.
snatching and taking bodies here the whole podcast. I'm just talking about Robert's accent.
That ain't prejudice.
Well, anyway,
So
all right,
we
all
know
right.
what you're talking about, though.
Usman won. I would really like to talk about Astroworld since we're on
Yeah.
the topic of
Houston, Texas.
If you guys haven't heard, which I'm sure you have, just to give you
Travis
guys a little
Scott.
bit of context, Travis Scott did host a concert called Astroworld, and there was some pretty sad news coming out from that. There were some people
8
that
people.
died, 8 people that did die. Unfortunately,
11, 8, who knows?
I've heard 8 and 11 injured, but I've also seen that it was way more than that. But anyways, rest in peace to those people. It's very sad.
yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys think about it? And there's everything about how this was a
Obviously,
what's
he
everyone
was-
saying, like an energy something? What's the word?
What's trending on social media is that everyone who's I've been to so many Astroworld events, and this one just didn't feel right even hours before it started. But
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's you try to find line, because as much as we believe that both evil and good exist,
This was definitely evil.
you
an
almost
extent.
wonder though, because we get into this when we talk about Lil Nas X a lot, and how you guys have a different opinion on him and how he does his music videos and what I think and how he does all that stuff.
Yeah, it's evil.
I disagree, but it's almost like the symbolism is so obvious. It's like, are they just doing it as a
Have you
joke
s-
now?
have
Like, is
you
it a
seen all the
joke or is
stuff?
it like legitimate?
Have you
Like,
seen
this
all the
isn't
stuff?
the end time shit or what?
Like Travis Scott's shirt. Have you seen his shirt? What it was?
Yeah. Walking in
and-
blue, coming out red, horns on it. Bullshit.
And then did you see the
all-seeing
right before it
eyes
started?
and all that.
It said "See you on the other side," and then this is what I thought
Dude.
was crazy.
And then the mouth, which is his textbook, like
But
That's
I
his
thought
text-
what was,
that's his
I
album
thought what was
cover
kind of
for-
crazy is right when he started. Usually when Travis,
The Burning
I will
Dove.
say a Travis Scott concert when it starts,
It's
it's
hype.
pretty hype, and I did like Travis Scott a lot. But just still, I don't know. I don't have any opinion on it. Anyways, but he always starts like with flames coming up. And did you count how many flames there were? There were 8 flames that came up.
No.
8 people died. I thought that, I was like, oh.
See, this is where you
There comes a point where it's not a coincidence.
It's not.
It's not a
This was
coincidence.
planned.
At some point, as they always say on the number 1 podcast, because we're number 2, at what point?
Does
At what
coincidence
point
just become
is it not a
reality?
coincidence?
Yeah,
It's not.
I don't
I
know.
thought that was crazy.
Well, here's the thing: is that
They'll just put it right in front of your face, so you think it's just it's fake.
This is where I
But
think
no, it's not.
this is where I think things went south. Is that it wasn't handled properly. There's properly. There's no way. I could see in the very beginning when people were starting to pass out. Well, first off, the reason why it started or per se is because over 50 or 60,000 people were there, and a bunch of people broke in, and it just kept pushing them closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
So they were literally, I mean, they were just so squished.
Have you seen like videos of how squished people
Yeah,
were?
terrible. Like they couldn't even like get the man. There was
If
one
you
man there
wanted
trying
to get out, you couldn't
You
get
can't.
out.
Yeah, you couldn't.
You couldn't
So
leave.
that's part of the problem. So that's on like the event management. If this wasn't planned, then that's on poor event management.
I couldn't imagine being in that crowd. I'm just
Well,
like,
dude,
I
I've
gotta
seen-
go. I wouldn't want to leave. I'm getting out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
2 video. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
no,
yeah, I've seen 2
already done
videos.
forgot.
2 videos that I wanted to talk about.
I'm not kidding. Bro.
It's like a millisecond.
I'm not
Time.
kidding.
How'd you
I
forget?
don't even know what I was saying.
2 videos that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I saw on TikTok. Which, dude, TikTok's great.
It is
For, like,
because
information?
Well, the reason why
Crazy.
it's not just a bunch of BS. Like it's actually people recording what they experience from day to day, and it gets out to the
Yeah.
mass like that.
But so I saw one video where Travis Scott was up high. He can see everybody.
Yeah, and
the
he's
entire
going,
crowd.
Yeah, all
and
that,
he was
like, the
harmonizing.
ritual.
Well, no, yeah, someone was literally like passed out, and he's like, guys, right there, security, make room, guys, let security get in there. He's passed out. And then security goes in there, and he literally just stops. And yeah,
Well, he was. I mean,
and he
he's
starts
just filled-
harmonizing, and then starts going.
Well, he was
he
just-
just starts the concert again as people are dying.
Well,
That's terrible.
Well, he doesn't know that they're actually dying. He just thinks they're passing
okay.
out because people pass out at concerts all the time. I saw it at Bonnaroo. It's all over the internet. People die from concerts every year from stampeding and all of that stuff.
Okay. Well, I have another.
This is one of the.
I have something to follow up with that. Then
This is one of the worst
If he didn't know, his staff or anybody like even
that's on the
close
staff, then.
Hold on. Yeah, I mean they could easily. If I saw one video, these 2 kids literally ran up to this cameraman and were yelling at dude, yelling.
But he has those
somebody
headphones.
is dead.
But he has those headphones on that only like the producers, the stage, like.
Dude,
the
I don't
stage
care who you are. If 2 kids are yelling in my face like that, I'm gonna do this real quick to hear what they're saying.
Maybe.
And if someone's saying there's people dead, and if I see 2 kids just pointing,
It's so
if I
easy.
can't- I'm pointing.
It's so easy. It's so
Okay.
easy to say
I mean,
that.
yeah, because it's the obvious thing to do. Well, oh, someone's dead. Let's stop the show. I think they should have stopped it.
Yeah, for
They
sure they
kept
should have
going.
stopped it.
They
yeah,
just
they
kept
should have.
going.
No, they stopped the show. They stopped the show. The show was canceled.
Robert
and
means like
all,
completely
like,
done.
One person done. Let's help this person.
Well, people passing out at concerts is not uncommon. So typically, what happens
But
is
dying.
the artist. Well, they don't know you're dead right away. You don't just pass out and dead right away.
No shit.
I mean, half of them were on drugs and they were all dehydrated. So
Which,
that's
I mean,
half
that
the
definitely
that's
plays a
like
part as well.
75% of the problem.
That plays a part as well. But then the concert and all the yeah.
I'm not
Both of
defending
those.
Travis Scott. I'm pointing out the what is also similar in other concert tragedies.
Yeah.
Is all.
Well, this one was-
This one was just a little different from
This
everything
one
we've
was
seen.
because there's so many demonic ritual like
I have a question,
type
though.
of things.
There
that
was
were-
a bunch. Yeah, this was a yes.
burning
Again,
dove,
going back
like,
to what I said. At
of all
what
things.
point is it not a coincidence?
Do you
Who knows?
guys think it was his fault?
his fault of people dying or his
Just
fault
the
of
event that occurred overall.
no, because the event. I mean,
Do you think he's at fault at all?
he's a puppet anyway. He's at fault to some degree, but I mean,
Yeah.
they scheduled the event on like he had to do the event. Like he's under contract and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like his fault. Like he had the event and people died at it.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, people have been filing lawsuits against him. Did you see his
Where the people
apology?
it's not just him. Where the fault lies is everyone running the event,
Yeah.
not responding fast enough. But at the end of the day, how fast can you respond? You got someone in the middle of a 60,000 person crowd they're so squished. Like, how fast are you going to get to them?
You know where the fault lies?
They were crowd surfing them out of the audience.
Fault lies in the hands of the devil.
I mean, dude, look at this. And we can put this video up. But look, and the
Okay.
show's going on.
Yeah. Well, Travis doesn't know
That-
they're doing CPR on that guy.
Dude, I don't.
In the middle
He
of
should know.
what's in his
He has the
earpiece-
power to stop everything.
He does, but what's in his earpiece is not people talking to him saying, "Hey, they're doing CPR on 8 people out here."
I know.
It's the music that's playing and this feedback in his voice. So like his job is to perform the show and the event management to take care of shit like
Yeah.
that.
But he has the power to stop the
Morally,
show, like
I mean,
said.
maybe
I
morally,
think he,
well, yeah, because you could just stop.
exactly.
But no.
It's just a sad. Overall, it's just sad.
yeah, it is. Did you see
It
the
goes
thing about
back
the?
to-
Did you see the thing about the gematria alphabet and all that stuff? Like how Houston, Texas, and Astroworld and Travis Scott, like or something like that, they all equal like 46 numerically in the gematria alphabet. That's a weird conspiracy as well. Because the gematria alphabet's like what the quote unquote cabal use the demonic alphabet for communication, like communicating in the out in the open. So they're like hiding in plain sight using the gematria alphabet.
It's very sad.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
Very,
it's
very sad.
just one of those. It's just one of those things of symbolism. So
Well, overall, very sad event.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the event was sad, but when Drake
Rest-
came out, that shit was hype.
I didn't see any of it.
You
I didn't see
You
any
didn't
of the
watch any of it on YouTube.
I saw a little bit of Drake coming out.
Before I knew anyone had died, I was watching Drake come out, and then he performed Knife Talk. And at the same time, I realized that is the same exact time when people were literally being pronounced dead.
That's bad. Dude.
When dude was like,
That's bad.
body catcher, slaughter gang, soul snatcher, and then people were literally dying at that. Like that was when like people were being pronounced dead.
You think that's a coincidence?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't think so. When it comes to stuff like this with these giant artists, it's not a coincidence. I don't think so. Too many times, like you said, on impulse.
sure
How
there's
many
some-
times until it's reality?
The funniest
At what point?
conspiracy,
Yeah, at what point?
the funniest conspiracy that I really don't think has any meaning, but I just scrolling through TikTok, someone thought it meant something. Is it one of the Kardashians? She dumped Scott or whatever, or Scott's her baby daddy. and
Oh,
it's been
Kylie
like an
Jenner.
on-off
Yeah,
thing.
Kylie.
No, not Kylie. Kylie's with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
or that's the baby daddy.
Yeah.
Is it Chloe?
Oh, Scott. Isn't it
Scott Disick.
Yeah, Courtney.
Courtney, that's who it is. So and then Courtney like calls it quits with Scott because like there was a part of like the end of the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians because yes, I watched that because that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Where
I've watched
they-
like maybe
they-
a couple episodes.
They called it quits,
Oh,
and then
y'all-
she gets with Travis Barker, and you got Travis Scott, and you got Travis Scott,
Oh.
and then the Kardashians. I don't know. It was just like a weird like coincidence type thing.
Well, Travis Scott, he got his name because Kid Cudi. His name is Scott Miscuddy, and that's Scott. That's his favorite artist, and then Travis, I think, because of his dad, something like that. So
know.
Travis Scott. That's how he got his rapper name.
Man, I think the storyline to all of this goes way back, even farther than November 5th.
Probably, I would assume so. Yeah, Travis Scott
In
plans
other
to
words,
refund.
in other words, like Kid Cudi plays a role because this was influenced Travis Scott.
What did that say? Travis Scott, what?
This one,
Plans to
Travis
refund?
Scott plans to refund all Astroworld Fest attendees and cancels his upcoming Day in Vegas festival performance.
Yeah, it pays for the funerals for the whatever.
Yeah, he's doing
I
all
saw-
that.
I
Did you see his
saw-
apology?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I saw I saw the chief of police or whoever had responded, who was like the chief to the event, was talking about how there's a homicide investigation because they said one of the security guards got stabbed in the neck with some sort of
Saw
unknown,
that, yeah.
unknown like either
And he had to be
syringe or
revived by
whatever.
Narcan.
Yeah,
Saw that.
yeah.
And
So
on
there's
here,
like a homicide investigation. Like, I mean, dude, when you got that many people tuck that in together, I mean, dude, someone who wants to just kill people because like they get off to that shit, so easy.
oh,
Dude, they were
Easily.
breaking in.
Easy.
Dude, the fences that they had to break
dude, they
down
were
just to
nothing.
break in,
They
dude,
were not- dude,
they
it was
pushed them
literally like
over.
this. It was like this.
Yep, done. That
It
was
was
their
literally
security.
that easy.
That was the security.
Yes.
So it's just like dude, this everything like put together. Like that was bound to happen. But Travis Scott, that's how all of his shows are in terms of like hype.
Oh,
and how packed
I looked at
every
some of-
single show is like that.
I've seen
Like,
some of his
them-
previous concerts, and he's literally
like-
just like, security, let him through, let him through. So
like people.
his concerts are crazy.
Yeah,
Well, he's been
dude.
charged with like inciting riots and stuff like that before.
Well, so is DT.
Oh, I'm just saying.
So was
That
the
doesn't mean anything.
who's DT?
Come on, man.
Oh, Donald Trump. My bad.
So is DT.
Okay.
It don't mean shit.
How does it not mean shit? It leads to that kind of violence and act.
No, dude, people can.
It can.
Dude,
When
people
he's,
are that.
security, let him through. Let him through.
People are that easily influenced to just rage.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I've witnessed it
Yes.
firsthand.
Yes. But yeah. Here it
Anyways.
says CNN reported, or they just did this 3 hours ago, Travis Scott will cover all funeral costs for the 8 victims who died at his Astroworld festival on Friday, according to a statement released by a representative for the rapper and producer.
Interesting.
I mean,
To honest to him,
for your
it doesn't-
public image, you have
Yeah,
to do that.
absolutely.
If you don't do that, like you're an idiot.
Yeah. So many people want him to go to prison, though, obviously.
Okay, I don't know about that, but
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, there's people who've done far worse, and far worse things have happened who either walk free or nothing ever gets done.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, even if he does go to prison,
just
how long do you think he's going to stay in there?
he's just
30
gonna-
days?
Yeah, if that. That doesn't solve the problem.
No, not at all.
That doesn't solve the problem here.
I don't see someone like Travis Scott at that level staying in prison for 30
I think
years.
now though
Unfortunately.
you're not going to see any more of the security let him through. You ain't going to see that shit now.
No.
Like, there's going to be way more security at Travis Scott concerts because dude, his fans
if there
are
is
nuts.
if there's even going to be another one.
There'll be another one.
I wonder how many people. I wonder how many people will go to that one.
Dude, there were
I'm sure
people.
there'll
There were
still be
people
a
at
ton.
this one who knew about the people dying
didn't
and were
care,
still
yeah.
hype as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, the people who go there, it's like it's not their fault. It's not necessarily like people on the other side of the venue. It's like it's not their fault that they died.
I don't know.
Those
It'll just
other
be
people
interesting
died.
to see how it plays out.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's crazy though.
It is crazy.
It's crazy when you see stories. It's always involves like the most influential celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what just always raises the suspicion of the cabal and the Illuminati.
There's always,
shit,
you know how when something
demonic
big like
shit.
this happens, there's always that like, what are they distracting us from?
Mm-hmm.
You guys think of that? What's going on right now?
That's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword.
It is.
We're looking at our
it's a-
R2K page on YouTube. That's why they are both.
Bro, I love our titles.
Yeah.
Our first episode, Robert met someone special. Kyle
Hey, bro, I
has
was
a
in the
surprise
middle
for
of
the
saying
boys.
something again, and I forgot.
Man, you cut us off more than anybody on this show.
That's my role.
All right, go ahead.
That's the double-edged sword here, is that not only is it a distraction, but they also achieved what they wanted to achieve, if that is, in the case, a demonic ritual.
Oh, of course.
So
Probably
they
both.
It's
Both
a win,
ways.
It's a win-win if that's the actual, like, what they're trying to achieve. When I say they,
Yeah.
if the whole demonic thing exists.
Yeah.
Well, people out there who are in our audience may be a little naive. I know of a few off the top of my head, so I'm just trying to explain myself.
That's okay, buddy. I understand. I know. This is a show.
But yeah, what do you guys think? You guys got anything else to say, or is that it?
Oh, I'm not done.
We just well, yeah, we've been going for 40 minutes. What do you think?
I thought we were going to
Keep
talk
going.
about some of our YouTube videos. We talked
I wanna
about
say-
Why don't we just
New York.
Why don't we just do another one?
Because our cameras are definitely dead, except for the
You kinda right.
two main ones. I know yours is dead. Yours was Kyle's, guys. Just so you know.
I charged them
No
up
dig
for,
at Kyle, because my camera's dead too right now already. So this is not a dig at Kyle. Before we started this episode, Kyle's face camera was on one red bar of battery.
Hey, and so was
Hey,
and so
mine's
was
dead too
Roberts.
right now,
so was
so-
Roberts. But here's the thing.
That was your battery, buddy.
I know. That's what I mean. Like that. Robert's
your
face cam.
Oh my, dude.
Hey,
Dude, I apologize. I love you.
you
You were
suck.
coming at him
apology,
hard
accept-
for nothing.
apology accepted.
Yeah, go ahead.
Better accept that apology.
That's how Robert is, bro.
Coming at you hard.
Yeah, when we play COD later
Anytime-
or Among Us later, just wait. Oh, Among Us?
No,
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyways,
I'm the best. I'm the best at that game.
you're just the best at every game you play, Bubby.
Thank you, guys. Robert's just the best at everything. He's the best podcast host too. He talks the best. He's the best.
Really?
What do you guys? Who do you guys
Sir
think
King
the best?
Robert,
Yeah.
Sir Captain.
I think Robert is. Don't even like put in the comments who you think is the best, because it's Robert.
Yeah, just that ship
Robert.
has sailed, bro.
Yep.
But what was I just saying? Because I forgot.
Honestly, we were talking about we were talking about the cameras, the batteries. Right
Tonight's
before
title
that.
just needs to be Kyle has dementia.
Yeah, for real.
Cool.
That is the title. Kyle has dementia. That's the title of this episode.
People are gonna.
I've forgotten
That's such a clickbait,
dude. I've forgotten every point.
Good.
That
We
I wanted
absolutely
to
have to clickbait our audience. We got to make them think that they're receiving something, and then we don't give it to them. That's called clickbait. We're using them for our benefit. We have to do that.
Theo Vaughn put it as he clickbaits up to 135,000 views because that's what he needs monetary wise, and then he changes the title.
Ooh, I like that. I have seen a lot of. There is a. I like that actually. But what
Genius.
Yeah, I like that.
I just thought I'd throw that tidbit in.
There is
Popped in my
another
head.
like thing that helps the algorithm that I've seen a lot of big YouTubers will do is they'll put and I've done it on our videos, our React channel, on our main channel, but you put the thumbnail up and then you change it and you change the title.
Yeah,
You know who I've noticed that does that a lot?
Logie,
Netflix.
Yeah, they
Netflix
change their
does,
thumbnails.
they change their thumbnails
Yeah.
a lot, and I noticed that. So I was like, that's probably a good idea.
Well, people get bored of seeing the same stuff,
imagine-
so they overlook it. So
Perfect-
you see
yeah,
something
yeah,
over and
exactly.
over and over. You subconsciously overlook it when you're looking for something. to
Absolutely.
watch.
Perfect example. I watched Titanic like last week. And
What's up with you guys in Titanic?
Well, he's been talking about it, so I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I just watched it one
of the
time.
wife.
But anyways, yeah, that's why. But anyways, when I click on Netflix, it's on my watch it again,
yeah.
and the thumbnail is different every single time.
is.
Titanic is not a good movie to me.
What?
It's just not my taste.
We'll talk about that
Why?
another time. We'll talk about this another time.
Why?
Okay,
It's just
we'll talk
not.
about
It's
it.
just
Right
not my style. When I want to watch a movie,
Kyle, Robert, no. We'll talk about this another time. And that other time is now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty bad.
that tranny though.
That's that transition. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I hate when I laugh at something because, dude, it cuts off like the oxygen in my brain and my vision gets blurry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
You need to see a doctor
I'm about
or
to
something.
black out, bro. But anyways,
see a doctor. Good lord.
so me and Robert can go together. He can get his cough fixed.
Yeah. You guys are both sick.
Dude, we're not sick.
dude,
we just have
we're-
COVID.
Just kidding.
I don't have COVID. I'm vaccinated.
Hey, you guys definitely have COVID now.
Oh my god, dude.
Guys, right before should we talk about this?
You could talk about it. You could talk
Don't
about
show.
it, but we're not going to show it. Bro.
Guys, right before we started the podcast, Robert, he was the last one to get in here, and he was saying hey to me.
Me and Kyle are both married, by the way, so it's all good.
Yeah, we were. They were saying hey to each other.
Married. My ring. Go ahead.
They were saying hey to each other, and
I think you're hallucinating.
as you've
Bubby.
seen, Kyle and Robert have dabbed up numerous times, so they also dab up off camera. Yeah, that's what dabbing up is. For those of you that don't know, that's the definition. Anyway, so they dabbed up before,
Let me get an Urban Dictionary.
and I guess,
definition.
and I guess Robert pulled Kyle in or something pretty hard or something, and Kyle was like, my shoulder or whatever.
Nah,
it was.
dude, he always slap.
Yeah,
he always
Robert goes in like.
Yeah, and it
hard
hurts
with
my
the-
wrist.
The
that's what it was.
phrase "dab me up" comes from the slang term
Dude, I was-
"dab me up," which is a way of greeting someone. If someone says "dab me up," they are asking you to dap them. A dap is a friendly way of greeting someone, usually by handshaking, pound hugging, fist bumping, or chest bumping.
Dude, shut
Yeah,
up.
way to pull up that definition. Anyways,
Red dab. you
so
literally
Kyle's
dabbed up. Go ahead.
Kyle's wrist was hurt, and of course Robert, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, buddy," and they
His ribs were hurt.
they moved in for a kiss.
No, we didn't.
Didn't move in for.
It wasn't moving in for a kiss. It was just that. It was that gesture
kissed.
that's funny.
Yeah,
And
they
then-
like
and
fake
then-
kissed.
Yeah, and then I thought it was just a joke, so I chickened out at the last second. But Robert kept going, and I didn't chicken out fast enough. So lips touched. Lips touched.
Lips. Can I show them the picture?
Bro, it was like a dink.
I mean,
Like, dude,
They didn't mean to, but they
it
did.
was an
it
accident.
happens, bro.
It was an accident.
Happens, bro.
Yeah.
Not that anything's wrong with it. I don't know why you guys are insinuating that something's wrong with
Did
that.
we say? Did
No,
me or
nothing's
Kyle
wrong with
say
it.
anything's wrong?
Yeah, dude, is this on YouTube for the masses to see?
Yes.
all
Okay.
about 150 to 200 of them.
Better than having only 2 or 3 or none.
Exactly.
Be
Anyways,
grateful for what you got.
I don't care. This was fun, so I don't care if anyone watches it.
yeah, this is a great time. I love the feedback.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways,
47 minutes, dude. This is the longest we've ever gone.
This is the longest we've ever gone. Are you guys done? Do you have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, tons, but we should save it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Save it for another episode.
We came here prepared to talk about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things.
UFC. UFC, Canelo, Travis. That's all was on the agenda.
We had a couple of
and then we'll have some little sidetrack.
Our other YouTube videos. New York, my trip to New York, stocks, crypto. If y'all want to talk about
the NFTs.
These are all another episode. Let's do this.
NFTs.
I would like to speak more.
I just wanted to. We don't talk about NFTs a lot. I made a comment that I'm going to start getting into it. So just to
did y'all want to talk about? And we can bleep this out. Did y'all want to talk?
No, dude. No. Bro.
Why not?
Fuck, dude. No. No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that for the only reason is that it's stupid.
Oh,
it's a stupid topic.
You think so?
Yeah, because it doesn't really. You don't need to hear anyone's.
Are you gonna? We're bleeping that out because we don't need anybody to know what we're saying.
No.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
It's just a dumb, it's just a dumb
if
topic.
anything, all right, guys, that's the episode. No, whenever you guys say that, I could blur out just that part so they have no idea what we're talking about.
Literally,
and it makes them want to know, but they
maybe
won't.
Maybe play around with that.
I'll play around with it because I edited it. I'll do it.
Okay. When are you gonna have that done? Is it ready yet?
Oh yeah,
that's an inside joke.
Yeah, the inside joke is. Whatever.
The inside joke is 4 days after we record one of these, it's still not done. That's the inside joke.
All right. I think that wraps it up, boys.
All right. That does wrap it up for
episode 4.
Ooh.
You know, we had a couple banked, but I guess your guys' opinion was just let's not.
I don't know.
Were we under the influence, and that's why we don't want to post it?
No.
Either episode 4. Let's say this is episode 4, or this is episode 6.
I like this is 4.
I like this is 4, bro. This is 4.
Okay. Yeah, we did have some episodes but I don't know if we're gonna post them. If we do, we'll
see. We'll see. Let's wrap this up, man. Let's wrap this up.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching R2K, the number 2 podcast in the world.
We love you guys
because we all know who number 1 is.
If you guys are still here, thank you guys so much.
This is my outro.
Yes, sir.
This is my part.
Sorry,
I have.
Sorry, guys.
All you've done is
I think Robert cuts us off more than we do. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, viewing, listening. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. We appreciate. Like I said at the start of the episode, if you are still here right now, seriously, genuinely, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to me.
No, dude.
So we appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.
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 Why do you have to do that when I'm ending it?